No Expiration Date. Ageism Uncovered. Welcome back to Philosophy Examined, where we continue our exploration of societal norms and the truths that lie beneath. Today, we delve into an insidious form of discrimination that could affect us all, should we be fortunate enough to grow old. Ageism. Defined as discrimination based on age, ageism is an often overlooked phenomenon, deeply entrenched within our societal constructs. Our fears of mortality, societal beauty standards, and economic factors all feed into this bias. As societies, we've created a narrative around youth and age, where youth is synonymous with vibrancy and dynamism, while age is associated with decline. But these narratives unfairly disadvantage our older populations, ignoring the richness of their experience and contributions. Ageism seeps into almost every aspect of our lives. In our workplaces, personal lives, and societal attitudes, older individuals are marginalized. They're often involuntarily pushed into retirement, their physical appearances scrutinized, and their competencies, especially in handling technology, questioned. Let's take a closer look at the workplace, for instance. Despite a wealth of experience and knowledge, older employees are often overlooked for promotions or even laid off to make way for younger colleagues. This prejudice assumes that younger workers are more productive or adaptable, perpetuating a harmful stereotype. For instance, consider the lawsuit brought against IBM in 2018 by former employees. They claimed the company violated age discrimination laws, making way for younger workers while pushing out older employees, some of whom had been with IBM for decades. This case highlights the stark reality of ageism in the corporate world. On the other hand, there are clear examples where the value of older workers has been recognized and applauded. In 2020, McDonald's partnered with AARP to hire older workers, acknowledging the unique skills and work ethics they bring, such as punctuality, communication skills, and a customer-focused attitude. Another example is the case of Bob Brennan, a former CEO of Iron Mountain, a data management company. After retirement, he was called back to his former company to serve as the interim CEO, due to his deep industry knowledge and leadership experience. His return proved valuable in stabilizing the company during a transition period, underlining the potential older workers hold. These examples underline the need for a paradigm shift to recognize the value that older employees bring, their experience, their wisdom, and their dedication. We've also sadly accepted the concept of outliving one's usefulness. The wisdom and knowledge seniors have accumulated, the life stories they can share, and the lessons they can teach us are overlooked in favor of youth. This is a tremendous waste of valuable resources that we should be embracing. Ageism goes beyond societal norms and workplace policies. It has severe psychological impacts as well. When an older person is made to feel less valuable or unwanted, it erodes their self-esteem, leading to feelings of isolation, stress, and depression. Consider the story of Margaret, a 70-year-old woman who was overlooked for a volunteer position at a local community center due to the center's preference for younger volunteers. This rejection led her to feel unwanted and unappreciated, feeding into feelings of loneliness and uselessness. Similarly, John, a 65-year-old man, was laughed at by his family members for wanting to learn how to use social media platforms. The lack of support and mockery led him to abandon the idea, increasing his sense of isolation and deepening the digital divide. Moreover, according to a 2019 study by the World Health Organization, ageism is thought to shorten the lifespan of older people by affecting both their physical and mental health. The study showed that older people with negative attitudes about their own aging lived on average 7.5 years less than those with positive attitudes. There are also inspirational stories of individuals fighting these ageist attitudes. Take Ernestine Shepherd, who began her fitness journey at the age of 56 and is now recognized as the world's oldest competitive female bodybuilder. She is a shining example of challenging ageist attitudes and affirming self-worth. These examples highlight the severe impact of ageism on mental health and the importance of treating our older population with the respect and appreciation they deserve. We need to foster positive attitudes towards aging and provide supportive environments that enhance their mental and physical well-being. Another pervasive myth that fuels ageism is the assumed incompetence of seniors with technology. Let's challenge this stereotype with real-life examples. Take, for instance, Masako Wakamiya from Japan, who at the age of 81 taught herself how to code and developed a mobile app. Or consider the story of David Novak, a 72-year-old retired teacher who uses his YouTube channel to teach free math classes, reaching out to thousands of students worldwide. Additionally, the rise of grandfluencers on social media, seniors who have amassed large followings on platforms like Instagram and TikTok, is another powerful testament to the tech savviness of older generations. Fashionable seniors like 75-year-old Lynn Slater, aka Accidental Icon, or 98-year-old Iris Apfel, both boast Instagram followers in the hundreds of thousands. Moreover, a Pew Research Center study found that as of 2019, 73% of adults 65 and older in the U.S. were internet users, and 53% own smartphones. These figures are most likely even higher today. These examples highlight the tech competency that many seniors possess, dispelling the stereotype of technological incompetence. However, this myth is not just untrue, it's harmful. It leads to older individuals being excluded from digital spaces, their voices unheard, and their potential untapped. We must challenge these stereotypes and offer greater technological inclusion and learning opportunities for our senior population. Even after decades of societal contribution, many seniors find themselves left with insufficient retirement systems. They face financial instability, struggling to afford necessary care and support, a stark contrast to their years of dedication to society. Let's start with the United States. The average Social Security benefit is about $1,543 per month. While this might seem significant, the reality is different when we consider that the average monthly cost for a one-bedroom apartment is around $1,000, leaving little for other expenses like healthcare, food, and utilities. In the UK, the full new state pension is £179.60 per week, around £718.40 a month, which is barely above the Joseph Rowntree Foundation's minimum income standard for a single pensioner at £206.12 per week. In Australia, the maximum basic rate for the age pension is $952.70 per fortnight for singles, or about $1,905.40 a month. Yet, the retirement standard, set by the Association of Superannuation Funds of Australia, for a comfortable retirement for singles is $44,412 a year, which equates to $3,701 Australian dollars per month. In Japan, a country known for its rapidly aging population, the average monthly pension is around 150,000 Japanese yen, while a survey by the Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare indicated that an elderly single-person household needs at least 170,000 Japanese yen per month to sustain their basic lifestyle. India, known for its vibrant youth population, presents a different facet of ageism. The country is undergoing a significant demographic shift, with a rapidly growing elderly population projected to reach around 300 million by 2050. Despite this, the social safety net for seniors in India is largely non-existent. Traditionally, Indian society relies heavily on the family system for the care of the elderly. As children are expected to look after their aging parents, the concept of old age homes is still somewhat novel and often seen as a last resort. However, with increasing urbanization, changing family structures, and the rising cost of living, this traditional system is under strain. A lack of comprehensive government pension schemes means many of India's elderly face financial insecurity. The average monthly pension is woefully inadequate for meeting even basic needs. Despite these challenges, there are glimpses of change. NGOs like HelpAge India, Dignity Foundation, and AgeWell Foundation are working tirelessly to provide support and advocacy for seniors. These examples underline a global issue. Pensions and retirement benefits often fall short of what seniors need for a comfortable life, let alone unexpected expenses. Seniors are often left to choose between necessities like medication or groceries, a choice that no one should have to make after years of contributing to society. To address this issue, societies need to ensure fair and sustainable retirement systems that allow seniors to maintain their standard of living and support their well-being in their golden years. It's a challenge, but one that is crucial if we are to treat our aging population with the dignity they deserve. One of the most heartbreaking manifestations of ageism is elder abuse. Seniors are exploited physically, emotionally, or financially in what amounts to a deeply disturbing, often hidden societal issue that needs urgent attention. Let's consider the story of Mary, a 78-year-old woman who lived with her adult son. He controlled her finances, giving her only a minimal allowance from her own pension. When she asked for more money, he would respond with anger, making her feel guilty and fearful. Then, there's the case of Jim, a 70-year-old man whose caregivers ignored his needs, leaving him alone for hours without food or assistance. This neglect is a form of elder abuse that left him feeling lonely and abandoned. A story from Canada that made headlines involved an 88-year-old woman who was defrauded out of her home by her own daughter. The daughter manipulated her into signing over the deed to the house, leaving her mother homeless and financially strained. Elder abuse also includes physical abuse, as in the tragic case of an 80-year-old woman in India brutally beaten by her daughter-in-law, as shown in a viral video from 2016. Despite these horrific stories, elder abuse remains largely unreported. According to the National Council on Aging, only 1 in 14 cases of elder abuse are reported to authorities in the United States. These stories highlight the urgent need to address elder abuse. Our seniors deserve to be treated with respect, love, and dignity. We need stronger laws, better enforcement, and increased awareness to combat this issue. Everyone has a role to play, to report abuse when they see it and to support organizations working to protect seniors from harm. It's a societal responsibility to ensure the safety and well-being of our older generations. Our seniors deserve care, comfort, and dignity. Yet, many old-age homes are underfunded and understaffed, offering subpar conditions and insufficient emotional support. These places often leave seniors feeling more isolated than ever. For instance, a case in South Africa made headlines in 2017 when an elder care home, dubbed House of Horrors, was found to be severely neglecting its residents. Seniors were left in soiled clothes, given insufficient food, and suffered from untreated bed sores. In Spain, the COVID-19 pandemic revealed shocking conditions in some nursing homes, with military personnel finding abandoned seniors, some even deceased in their beds. The crisis shone a harsh light on the lack of resources and staff in these facilities. In India, a country where traditionally children care for aging parents, the rise of old-age homes is a new trend. However, many of these homes lack proper resources. Even in wealthier nations, like the United States, neglect in old-age homes is prevalent. An investigative report in 2019 from the U.S. Government Accountability Office found that an alarming number of nursing homes had been cited for serious ongoing issues, including physical abuse and neglect. In the United Kingdom, a similar crisis exists in many care homes. A report from the Care Quality Commission, CQC, revealed that as of 2021, over 500 care homes did not meet the regulator's safety standards. In these homes, seniors were at risk due to unmanaged medications, lack of staff, and poor hygiene practices. Such examples underline the urgent need to address the conditions in old-age homes worldwide. Improved funding, better staff training, and stronger regulation are necessary to ensure our seniors receive the care, respect, and comfort they deserve in their golden years. They've spent their lives contributing to society, and it's our responsibility to provide a safe, nurturing environment for them in their old age. Now, let's turn to an area where ageism is being actively challenged: the entertainment industry. Many seasoned artists and entertainers are leading the way in defying age-related stereotypes, continuing to create, perform, and inspire well into their 70s, 80s, and beyond. Take Bob Dylan, for instance, a Nobel laureate in literature, who continues to pen profound lyrics and perform on stage at age 82, proving that age is no barrier to creativity or productivity. His 2020 album, Rough and Rowdy Ways, received critical acclaim, showing his undiminished knack for songwriting. Similarly, the Rolling Stones, led by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, both in their late 70s, continue to perform energetic concerts worldwide, demonstrating that age has not dimmed their passion or prowess. Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr, the surviving members of the Beatles, continue to make music and perform in their late 70s and early 80s. McCartney's 2020 album McCartney 3 topped UK charts, once again proving his enduring talent. In film, actors like Harrison Ford, Clint Eastwood, and Anthony Hopkins are still very much in the game. Ford reprised his iconic role as Indiana Jones at the age of 78. Eastwood, at 91, not only directs but also stars in films, demonstrating that talent and determination defy age. Anthony Hopkins, who won his second Oscar at the age of 83 for The Father, where he masterfully portrayed the struggles of a man with dementia, has shown us the power of art to enlighten and challenge stereotypes. These artists send a powerful message against ageism, demonstrating that age does not define one's worth, talent, or capacity to contribute to society. They're a testament to the fact that creativity, passion, and skill don't come with an expiration date. Their work inspires us to challenge our perceptions about age and appreciate the vast potential that lies in our senior population. Ageism is a profound societal issue that we need to collectively address. Let's challenge our biases, rethink our narratives, and work towards creating a society that values all its members, regardless of age. Let's strive for a world where every individual is respected and given the chance to contribute every step of their life's journey. It's time for us to acknowledge, confront, and change our ageist attitudes for the betterment of our society. If you found this video insightful, please consider subscribing to Philosophy Examined. We aim to shed light on societal issues and create a community that critically examines our world. Join us in this exploration by hitting the subscribe button and be part of the change we wish to see. Remember, your voice matters, and together we can make a difference. Thank you for watching.